Hello YouTube, welcome to part 2 of the tutorial to bring any spacecraft, in our case by the way the Delta glider, into an orbit and rendezvous and dock with the International Space Station. So yeah, welcome back. We are currently 4 orbits away from the International Space Station. So what we are going to do is starting to put the International Space Station frequencies into our communication/navigation MFD. So that is what we are going to do right now on our right MFD. So as you can see here, we have our communication/navigation MFD. Click it. I know that it is 131.30 megahertz for the rendezvous with the ISS, and it is going to channel 2, and for the docking frequencies it is starting with 137.00. So, and I 137, yes, and I'm going to choose dock 3 of 5 for now. And yeah, the frequencies you can look that up by the way by pressing F4. This will bring up a little menu. Press object info. Object is a vessel, and of course the ISS, and here you can see the rendezvous frequency, and if you go a little bit down you will find the frequencies of the docking stations itself. So we are all set so far. So I'm going to fast forward so that we are in our final orbit. And as you can see, the International Space Station is slowly gaining on us, and that is good. That is what we want. Well, this is of course nice for the view, but I'm going to start already to the docking MFD on the right, and of course we have no signal yet. So now we are in our final orbit, and we should receive a signal from the ISS pretty soon. You will see it for yourself here on the right MFD. And there we have it, our signal. So what I'm going to do now is press the HUD button, and that will change our HUD to docking HUD, and going back to rotation. Still at fast forwarding. And the International Space Station is still 785 kilometers away, so it's not visible yet for our eyes, but let's fast forward. A little bit. It's still let's say 1/3 of an orbit until we are really close to the International Space Station. It's getting dark, by the way, as you notice, so we are not going to rendezvous when it's dark because we can't see anything. So the International Space Station is now 200 kilometers away. There it is. So our velocity is decreasing towards the International Space Station, and our distance is also decreasing with the International Space Station, so we are still on the right track. So now we are within a range of 100 kilometers. So let's go back to normal speed and let's press the F8 button again. That will bring up our cockpit again. Press the arrow down button to see some more features that we are having on the Delta glider. And what I'm going to do is open the retro doors, so I don't have to change the plane to the retro side to perform a burn. Now I'm still flying prograde, but I can brake the plane using the retro thrusters. So let's close this again. So there we are, and let's turn the plane just for fun. There we are, and let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, so we are within a range of 24 kilometers, so I'm going to start with slowing down our spacecraft. Because we don't want to slam into the International Space Station, of course. Well, could be for fun, but that's a different tutorial. Let's fast forward still a little bit. And back to normal speed. So we are 10 kilometers away, and our velocity is I think 20 meters per second towards the International Space Station. So we are good to go. What I'm going to do here is switching a channel to the docking station, and what you will see, let's have a bit of a clear view, is that in the square of the International Space Station you will see a green line appearing. Of course, after repressing the HUD button, of course I'm able to see it. I'm not sure if you are seeing it right now over here, but of course we are in 10 kilometers away from the International Space Station, so we should see it soon enough. So what I'm going to do is rotate the plane again to our flight direction and going to translation and start burning braking our spacecraft again. Stop when we have a velocity of approximately 10 meters per second. Well, of course we are flying faster, but it's the difference between us and the International Space Station. Alright, so far so good. Let's have a look outside. Unfortunately, and we are not seeing the International Space Station yet. I think it's somewhere over here. And say hello to the Netherlands. That's the country where I'm from. I'm living here for your information. Don't look me up, by the way. Just kidding, of course. Let's go back inside. Let's fast forward a little bit, not too fast, of course. Alright, so we are within a range of 4 kilometers from the International Space Station. This line is actually our flight pod that we are going to need to reach our docking station. And as you will see in a couple of seconds minutes, that this line are actually windows, and that will help us to fly through to reach our docking station. Let's go back to normal speed. I'm braking a little bit. Fast forwarding a little bit. So we are in a range of let's say 1.5 kilometer. Yeah, this is good. I'm still using the translation mode on the RCS. Fast forwarding, as you can see. And this is of course our radar systems. Let's disable it for now. There we go. Excuse me. And back to docking. So we want the red cross and the yellow cross in the center over here. And the red cross, we are going to do that with rotation thrusters to lever our degrees with the of our docking port with the International Space Station, and yellow cross we will get that in the middle with our translation RCS. So let's go back to normal speed. There we go, and let's go to rotation. So let's start with the red cross. Something like that. Translation, because of course, as you can see, our yellow cross is not at the center. We're also, I think, coming a bit too fast. So I'm still braking the plane. Almost, we are overshooting our flight path. but we have managed to save it. What I'm going to do now is opening our docking station, pressing the K button. As you can see, our docking port is also opening, and there we have the International Space Station. So let's adjust our course a little bit.
Rotation. Translation.
So far so good. Slowing down again. So I think that we are on the right track. The red cross is, by the way, grey now, and it's already centered. The yellow is also centered. So the only thing left is to dock with the International Space Station. Let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah. So far so good.
Rotation. Translation. Rotation. Translation.
And yeah, that is how you dock with the International Space Station.
We have capture, and we'll let you know what the boating lights do. They're still on steady.
Roger.
Roger. So yeah, this will end our tutorial and part 2 of the 2 videos of how to rendezvous and orbit with the International Space Station. So YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or constructive feedback or anything regarding the Orbiter 2010 Space Simulator, let me know and I'll try to help you. So thanks again guys, and have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.